Hey everybody, this is John. Well, here we go with another video. I know it's been a while. Got a major update as you saw in the title. Before I get to that, I wanted to let you know something real important. There's a big event coming up in July for Expeditors. It's so big that they call it an expo. It's called the Expedite Expo, and it's in Lexington, Kentucky on July 14th and 15th. So go to the website expediteexpo.com. You have to register there, but it's free to get in, free parking, free overnight parking, but you do have to register. So if you do want to go, then definitely go to the website. Plus, you can go there and see all the stuff that'll be going on. The big one for you guys is there going to be a lot of companies there, and that. So what I would do if it were me is, since you have a little time, if you're on the cusp of pulling the trigger and doing this, I would get the van and drive straight to the expo and spend the 2 days there, and you'll definitely get contracted up with a company. So obviously it'd be a great opportunity for somebody just starting out. So anyway, just saying. All right, so let's get to the major update. So the major update is I got a phone call on Wednesday from my dispatcher, and he proceeded to let me know that the operation crew, which consists of a operation manager and 3 dispatchers, 3 of which are family members, told me that collectively they all decided that they were leaving the company. So Wednesday was their last day. Wasn't too surprised. I was worried, of course, but what's going to happen to me kind of thing. But I wasn't too surprised because the owner, he's very businesslike, not very personable. There was a lot of tension there, I could tell, and I didn't click very well with him as well and stuff like that. So, but anyway, but then I got a little worried, what's coming to me. But then they said, well, they had already lined up apparently to go somewhere else, guy they've known for 4 years, and they said that, I'm certainly invited if I want. No pressure. They weren't pushing me, but if I wanted, I'm more than welcome to come over and follow them over, So that's where it was left. And he said, we're not doing it till Monday, so I had time to think about it. Well, let me tell you guys, before that phone call, I was already kind of at a point where I was at least thinking about possibly going back to my original plan to go with a big company. The reason for that is because it's actually been quite a struggle since I've started financially, as far as the income that I've been getting, mostly due to the fact that I've been sitting a lot, and not just the amount of times that I sit, but the length of time that I sit as well. So yeah, that's just, after a while, it just, really I started to feel it. And, I can endure a little more than most because, I don't, I live out here on the road and things like that. But, yeah, it just was getting to be very difficult even for me. So I first was going to approach the operation manager and talk to her about it a little bit and just kind of, sort of give her an opportunity to see if there was, and tell her that, I have no problem, going to the big company route, because I had already said that I was going to try this unique opportunity to go with the route I did, this route, but that I can always go to a big company, if it didn't work out. So I felt it was worth, trying it. So I was going to talk to her a little bit about it, but then, this all happened, I found out about, and the fact that what's been going on with me, and the fact that, so I've been already thinking, and so, it just kind of, so what I decided to do, I slept on it, and then, so Thursday, I decided I think I'm going to go ahead and at least pursue going with a big company. Meanwhile, depending on how that time frame on that, I would follow them over and those kinds of, well, that was the plan basically. So Thursday, I got a hold of a recruiter, and they actually told me if I could get the stuff to them, they should be able to get me approved by Friday, because they're for orientation on Tuesday, Wednesdays are orientation. They could get me approved because the following week they weren't going to have orientation because of the holiday weekend the prior. So yeah, just timing, was just perfect. So I gave her all the stuff on Thursday, and sure enough, by Friday, this past Friday, I was approved. So I, was invited to come to orientation on for Tuesday, Wednesday, this coming Tuesday, Wednesday. So after that, I pretty much felt I think this was the good way to go, because even if I followed them over or didn't, stayed with them and continued, they're going to be using the same system that they've been using, and it's just like I think I told you in the other video, it's a lot of bidding loads, and it's very competitive, and it just gets where you wait, you're just putting in loads all day long and you're not getting anything. So, which was the big problem. It wasn't that they didn't have loads for me. It's just that we weren't winning the bids. So, anyway, so I'm going to be doing that. So that's the big update. So right now I'm on my way up to Michigan. I got to go to the house where they run the dispatch place, because I got a few things I have there I got to pick up, say my goodbyes, and I'm really bummed, by the way, because I really, really like these people. They're very, it's like I said, it's a family, and they're just, and so I definitely want to leave, the door open with them, and I'm sure they're going to be fine with that, because I'm not saying, guys, I think I told you too that really when you're first starting out, the big companies, that's what I was told. That's what I told you guys. That's now what I'm going to be doing, is really the best way to go. But the small company idea thing, definitely don't read it too much into it for not, for me leaving the small company and everything. This way of doing it can work very well. I've met a lot of people that do work for smaller company, and they do real well. Usually, though, I will tell you, and I said this to you before, it's multiple companies, though. That's the key. I really feel like that's how you make it work, is you work for multiple small companies. But yeah, you can definitely do well. And if you do multiple small, you can technically make more money than you could with a big company. I can see that, let's just say. I'm not saying for sure in all cases, but I definitely could see that there's potential there for that. So I want you to know that's what the big attraction for a lot of people going with the smaller company or going that route. That's what it is. Also, I told you in the video that they don't put restrictions, because a lot of these guys drive really hard, so it's really more designed for those guys that really want to maximize money. Now obviously most of you probably not too much of what you're looking for in that. So again, big company, another great reason to go that route. And here I am. I'm going that route, so I hope you guys are happy to hear that, because now I can give you some really good first-hand experience, or my experiences on going that route. And I'm definitely going to be sharing that with you. I'll probably be putting up a couple videos next week, I hope, like right after, tell you how orientation went, and just fill you in a little bit more on it and all that. So if you have questions, post them in the comments, and I'll, about what's going on, and I'll try to get them answered in the next video next week. And I guess that's really all I had for you for this video. So guys, take care, and really look forward to seeing you guys out on the road, hopefully soon, and maybe even at the expo. If you're going to go to that, let me know. Maybe we can coordinate it and meet up. It'd be great as well. So okay, all right guys, have a good one, take care, and we'll see you out on the road. Bye now.